Hey, there you are. Happy Monday to you all that are on behind the scenes. Look at that, eh? And we're just like right into it. Let me get into the comments here so I can make sure I'm seeing who's all coming up. Comments. There we go. Chat. Let's go into the comments. So, hey, good evening. Happy Family Day to you all. Hello, Kathy from Hamilton. Good to have you tuning in. It is another Monday night. It is cold. The storm is supposed to be coming into Kitchener-Waterloo soon. Hello, Jeremy. Getting on got my ticket. I'm getting on the bus here very shortly. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's what it wants. Oh, I know what I forgot. Forgot me drink. There we go. Now we're good. Got my energy drink. We're good for tonight now. How's everyone doing so far that have logged in and watching from home, from wherever you guys might be? Tonight's going to be a little bit of a different night for those that are online. I'll say it, of course, when I get on the air, but I wanted to do something different tonight. I wanted to take you back to the days of when all I did was played CDs and cassettes and vinyl. And that's what we're going to do here tonight. There and there. We got Brianna Meadus on the air tonight, so we're going to be looking forward to that one. We're going to talk to her. She is the Miss Newfoundland and Labrador of 2023. You like that, eh? I was waiting for somebody to see that, Paul. Yes, it is an Asetha authentic shirt. It is the Country Eastern shirt. Good day, Douglas. Mr. Fry is online, the behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm really excited about the show. I'm going to give a little bit of a background for it. And yeah, I know, right? Jeez, I got to get the cap, though. Oh, what the hell? There we go. Yeah. Well, good evening, Newfoundlanders and those who wish to be. It is I, Dean Clark, on a show called Jigs and Reels, the all-Newfoundland radio show. That is heard right here in southern Ontario, Kitchener-Waterloo to be exact. It is Monday, Family Day, Monday, February the 20th, 2023. Oh my, what a weekend. It was a long weekend, and man, did a lot of stuff. Dana and I and the kids did a ton of stuff, and got a chance to spend some time with some friends and family, because of course it is Family Day today. And of course the weekend. Thank you to all those that have messaged me over the week. We got a lot of birthdays to get through, tons of stuff to get through tonight. Hello to all my people that are watching this behind the scenes on Facebook Live, and of course now on YouTube. Do subscribe, because eventually I'll make my $3, and that'll be enough. Well, no, that won't even be enough. Might be enough in 10, 15 years. No, still won't. Huh. Okay, well, anyway, still do follow on YouTube. It would be awesome to get you guys on YouTube. Again, September 1st, I'm planning on something big. Okay, I'm giving you the heads up right now. Tonight's show, all right, we have Brianna Meadus. She is Miss Newfoundland and Labrador. We're going to talk to her about what all involves being Miss Newfoundland and Labrador. What's coming up this summer for her, because I'm sure it's going to be busy. What else do we have something coming up? Oh, yes, New Music Monday. Lots of new stuff I'm carrying over from last week, because I didn't get a chance to play a couple of tracks from Shamrock and Shanda Murphy. So we're going to do that tonight, plus 4 new tracks. So I mentioned on the Facebook page, tonight is going to be a little different. I rejigged all my CDs, and as I was going through my CDs, I noticed a ton of stuff that I have not played. So what tonight is going to be a throwback Monday. to the days of when I DJ'd in here on Jigs and Reels from 1988 to 2008. The original Jigs and Reels radio show that happened way back when, from 1988 to 2008. We're going to play some music through those 20 years. So not a lot of new stuff except for the New Music Monday. I'm going to play some stuff that you probably have never heard of. Some songs you probably are like, oh my gosh, I cannot, I remember that one, but who, and so on. So it's going to be a nostalgic show with tonight's going on. So let's put it that way. And what a night to start off with some Edison Williams and the Newfoundland Express on Jigs and Reels. There we go, some good old vinyl. Hello, Stephen, and my good old friend Daryl. And I don't mean old because you just had your birthday, Daryl. I mean like old as in like an old friend, you know, like not age appropriate, but like an old time friend, okay? Didn't come across well there, Daryl. Sorry, buddy. All right, my old friend. Let's see. Stephen, how are you now tonight, buddy? Everybody, it's raining in Newfoundland. I heard you guys have had enough snow. I think you guys are done. I think you guys are done for the winter now. Is that correct? You guys are like done? No more rain, no more snow. That's it? I think that's probably a good thing. Now, let's see that one, and then we'll go to this one. See, now this is what it was like back in the day. So constantly going back and forth with the CDs, lining them up, making sure I got them in the right spot, because you know that what's going to end up happening tonight is I'm going to mess this shit up, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to play a song in the wrong spot. But whatever. It's live, and we have fun. I put the fun in dysfunctional. All right? There, we'll throw that over there. Let's go. Get your drinks ready. Here we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. We're not supposed to have drinks in the studio, but there's nobody else in the radio station. So March 11th, you're coming up. Hello from Pickering. So, Paul, you're coming up, and the Stage Diner is going to be on your stop. Mr. Darrell, I want you to treat Paul like you would treat me. He is one hell of a great, great guy from West Virginia. And Paul, when you come up for the Jarena Harvey band, you and I are going to go to the Goofy Newfie. Okay. You check out Daryl's spot. Okay. In Hamilton in March. And then when we do this in April, when you come up, we're going to go and have a few drinks in Fergus at the Goofy Newfie. All right. That's what we're going to do. All right, and who am I playing next then off of that? Oh, I don't have a little. Oh, wait, no. I got a little while for that one yet. So that's what we'll do. Winston Park, Toronto. Hey, you're a newbie. I don't recognize your name, Mr. Park. Hello to the behind the scenes. Oh, man, I've been having this nasty twitch in my eye all week. And I'm not stressed about anything. I don't know what it is. Oh, man, it's so hot in the studio. I got to open this door again. Had it closed, but it's way too stuffy in here. There we go. So this guy is Eddie Power. Originally from Grand Falls, Windsor area. This CD was, 2001? I don't say. Yeah, there's some names on here that you guys probably wouldn't even notice. Mark Bishop, Kevin Murray, Pierce Foley, Nish Paul, Ray Hollyward, and Roy Oldford. It was in Grand Falls, Windsor at Soundscape Productions. I think, like I said, I think this was like 2000. Yeah, 2000, give or take. Yeah, you know what, Jeremy? I like playing the older stuff as well because, again, it kind of gives it that overall feel, and that's what I enjoy doing. You know what I mean? Again, you hear all the new stuff, so when you get the tracks that I'm going to be playing, when I'm going to be playing the tracks, the new stuff, obviously you know that they're going to be played more and more, but it's these older songs that I really, really enjoy playing because, again, you don't get to hear them. Like, who knows who this song is? Do we know an Ed Power? Does anybody know this guy? So I want you to kind of take a look, and you might find a CD somewhere of this guy. And this is the CD right here. It's called Kitchen Songs, a selection of Newfoundland Irish music. There's 11 tracks on this. And we all know this next group. You'll know this sound. As soon as he starts singing, you'll know who this is. Paul, I know you will. All right, who is this? And that try to stay out of reach. If we could but learn what these silver schools teach about trying to survive in the ocean, to us trying to live on the shore. One of them. Hello, Wanda. Okay, so Jim Payne, Fergus O'Byrne, Colin Kerrigan, Jerry Strong, and Graham Wells were all part of a band called The What? 2002, they put this CD out. Okay, so again, Jim Payne, Fergus O'Byrne, Colin Kerrigan, Jerry Strong, Graham Wells. Quiz time. Come on, peeps. I know you know who this is. But I'll listen, and I love the vocals on both Jim and Fergus. Like, I know Fergus plays on George Street in a couple of bars, and I'm when I go home in the spring, in the summer, and again in the fall, I'm really hoping to hook up with these guys because their voice has not changed. Jim's just is still as crisp and clear. It's beautiful. All right, before I do this, yeah, there you go, Jeremy. A crowd of bold Sherman. Exactly. You got it. That's this band. So around this time, when I did the show back in 88 to 2008, a lot of stuff was going on. Remember, the Down Homer magazine just started out. Talked about the moratorium on the codfish, which, of course, we all know what happened with that. Lots of stuff. The fish plant's closing up. You know, obviously the Ocean Ranger during that time. And again, we cannot forget about Badger, that massive flood that went on with Badger. Right? You can't. So a lot of things happened through those 20 years. Now, this is a guy you bet you haven't heard of. Come on, pen, work. All right. To Wisconsin. No, those Wisconsin Badgers are about yay big. They're bigger than those rats in New York City almost, aren't they, Glenn? I was thinking about you the other day about how Aaron Rodgers is going to be going to Las Vegas. Is that the rumor? What Glenn, my prognosticator from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Talk to me. What do you think? Hey, by the way, Glenn, so my other job, what I do is sales and selling water park tubes. And I think I talked about this to you. Tundra Lodge is a place I sell the water parks tubes to, as well as Blue Harbor Resort up in Sheboygan. So if you've ever been around to those ones, Nova Scotia home base, Miss Frances Powerstone, we welcome you from all over the place. We don't discriminate where anybody is from. Eventually, we'll have somebody here from New Zealand here very soon. You like that? Hey, somebody else. Paul mentioned it earlier. I got to get a seat on this. You like that? It's like that Wisconsin accent. Dane and I are looking forward to coming and hanging out with you once the season starts, Glenn. We've already talked about it, my friend. We're looking forward to it. The teams they're playing, though, I don't know. There she is, Miss Nan Grumps. We were just talking about you from, we got somebody from Nova Scotia. We don't discriminate. Now we got somebody from New Zealand. This is pretty cool. How's the weather in New Zealand? You guys are still in your summer down there, right? So how is it? I used to work with this guy at a place called Beresford Box. Mick Carey, his brother Gord. Trying to think of what his other brother's name is. So these guys are from Kitchener-Waterloo. Well, originally from Newfoundland, obviously, but, worked in Kitchener-Waterloo. Worked with this guy way back when. Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR. I used to work with this guy at Beresford Box. He was known as Mick Carey when we worked together, but he goes by Michael Carey, and the song is called You. Not me, but you. Crowd of bold Sherman. Where did the Capeland go? Let me grab the CD. So because we're doing the online behind the scenes, so to speak, kind of gave the quiz away. And if you're watching us online, Facebook Live, and of course now YouTube, you'll get to see a shirt that I'm wearing, courtesy of my very good friend, Asif Power. She knows the shirt. Everyone else knows the shirt that's on there as well. But the Crowd of Bold Sherman consists of Jimmy Payne, Fergus O'Byrne, Colin Kerrigan, Jerry Strong, and Graham Wells. The CD goes back to 2002. Eddie Power in there from Grand Falls, Windsor area, Bench Beneath the Tree, and Edison Williams, Newfoundland Express. What we're doing tonight, we're playing music from the time that I was on the air from 1988 to 2008. I started the show when I was 17. In 1988. And as crazy as the story goes, some of you know the story, and I don't think I've said this before, but there used to be a show on this station way back when called the Blue Ridge Express. It was a bluegrass show. Dan Beeman, Linda Axman ran the show. And so I think they were on Tuesday nights or Wednesday nights. I forget now what it was. And I was just scrolling across, and I knew I wanted to get into radio, but I didn't know how. So the show was on, and I was always interested in bluegrass music, old country style. And they were giving away one of these dancing flowers. Do you remember those dancing flowers? Do you remember that? It was one of those the music things, and the thing wiggles back and forth, and when the music stops, the thing stops. And it was one of the dancing flowers. So anyways, I ended up winning it. And so we're sitting there, and all of a sudden I, made another telephone call back, and I told him, I said, hey, listen, I really want to get into radio. How do I do it? So it ended up being where I ended up going down and talking. Back then was Paul and Kim Cowan and Scott Jensen. Okay, those three guys were always, they were the program directors, the station manager, and so on. And I still keep in touch with Kim, and I still keep in touch with Scott. Scott still is doing a little bit of radio, and Kim's doing some stuff. But they asked me what show I wanted to do, and I told them an all Newfoundland music show, and they laughed at me. They literally laughed. I walked into the station. It was on a Regina Street. It was in a house because we're community radio. This is a community radio station. If you hear this on the station any other time on the weekend, it is multicultural. There are so many different types of shows here, which is awesome. So they laughed at me. And I went, no, seriously, because here's this 17-year-old kid walking in. I had glasses. I had a mullet. I was maybe 110 pounds. And they never took me seriously. So I did. I told them, I said, this is what I want to do. And so behold, in, November of 1988, I just turned 17, and bam, Jigs and Reels was born. So from 1988 to 2008, this is the music we're playing tonight. Everything is on CD. I'm doing nothing online, nothing at all. And so that's what we're doing. So tonight from 88 to 2008. So let's continue on. Now, these four guys, you have never heard of except for here on the show, unless you're from Kitchener-Waterloo area and you saw them at the Wellesley Apple Butter Festival that we do here in Wellesley. And apple butter is not my fave. I'll be honest, not a fan, but it's a great festival. It's in Wellesley, a little small Mennonite town. But these guys, Morris, Ray, Carl, and Rocky, to be honest, none of them are still alive. I actually had the last chance to meet Ray Lorette a long time ago. His grandson got married, and I DJ'd his grandson's wedding, and that was the last time I ran into Ray. So these guys were called the Boys from Home. They put this CD out because I wanted a CD to play on the show. They did, and this is it. Song's called William Carson on Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR. So this was recorded in a basement with a microphone in between the group. Morris played the drums. He was blind as a bat. And I tell you, even though he was visually impaired, his glasses were thick. And the group used to make fun of him all the time. But boy, could he ever play. Ray was an amazing singer. Absolutely wanted. This is Ray singing now. Always there to be in my home beside the sea. Take me home, William Carson, to Newfoundland. About 100 miles to go. Oh, hey, Michelle. So Michelle, who's now online, Michelle, we are old friends. Her and Perry met up here in Ontario. Perry's a Newfoundlander himself. Michelle kind of migrated herself into the Newfiness, I suppose. But yeah, Michelle, we used to hang around all the time. You know what? I never rode on the William Carson. My parents, we always flew. We never drove home. Hey, Jimmy Tobin. Craig knows Jimmy Tobin. Hey, thanks, Jim. Thanks for the compliment, brother. Yeah, these guys used to play at the old festivals around here in Kitchener-Waterloo, man. I'll tell you. Yeah, Marlene, you need to go on www.ckwr.com to listen to the music side of it. This is the background. So what you hear now is me chatting with everybody that's online. But if you go to the www.ckwr.com and listen live, you'll hear the music side of it. There's kind of the two sides that kind of people do. So hopefully you get in on that one. Thank you, Wanda. Yeah, this was back when they recorded with one microphone. Now, speaking of bluegrass, here we go. Y'all know I gotta know who this one is. Yeah. Wait a minute. You're down in the falls there, Craig? Those tubes you're floating on, that's what I sell. They're one of my customers. Enjoy. Have lots of fun down there, brother. You know what you could do, Craig? Go get your speaker, play the show through the speaker while the kids are having fun. There you go. I'll take a break after this one. See, Craig, turn it up. I'm sure they'll like the Newfie music over there. And if they have issues, you come talk to me. Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR, a CD titled Newfoundland Bluegrass. And boy, can you ever hear the bluegrass in that? Yes, Crooked Stovepipe. And I wish I had a nickel. Crooked Stovepipe, name of that band. Again, Newfoundland Bluegrass. Also have the boys from home in there in the William Carson. 628 again on tap tonight. We do have our birthdays. We do have some sad news to pass on to you as well. A passing of one of our musicians that I play on the show. Her uncle has recently passed. We're going to play a song for him a little later on, as well as, like I said, the birthday request. We got New Music Monday still on the go. Brianna Meadus, Miss Newfoundland and Labrador, is standing by. We'll be talking to her in about the next 15 minutes, but we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with something that was done as a parody back in the late 90s. Hold on.
That's gentle. Whether you're a newcomer or a regular, you'll always find a great smile at Dentistry at DiPietro and Huron Dentistry in Cambridge and Kitchener. Well-known and respected Dr. Thomas and his caring team have a reputation for understanding patients' needs, from cleaning to bridge work and crowns. No coverage? No.
All right, and if you are just tuning in, like my good friend Pat in Chilliwack, British Columbia, we do have two things on the go here, okay? We have the behind the scenes. If you're on Facebook Live, on the Jigs and Reels page, and of course on YouTube, which we promote, you can watch the behind the scenes. But if you're listening to us online, it is www.ckwr.com, all right? So ckwr.com, listen in, and it's where you can listen to the music side of things. But again, the behind the scenes is we're having some trivia. We're having some good laughs. We're meeting with a lot of people that are just tuning in, like Pat Johnson from Chilliwack. We got some other people on there as well from Nova Scotia. So again, it's fantastic that we're doing both sides of this. Okay. So back in the late 90s, there was this television commercial, and you might remember it. Single guy comes walking out on the stage, starts talking. Moose is in the background, the screenshots, everything. And it was a commercial for Molson Canadian. Do you remember that? And the commercial was called I Am Canadian. Well, I was able to find this parody way back when. And you're going to listen to it now. And it's called I Am a Newfoundlander.
Hey, I'm not on Kogi, and I'm not married to my sister. I don't eat codfish 3 times a day, and well, that's because there ain't no more codfish left. I don't own a boat or a sou'wester, but I can see a boat from my window. I don't drink screech, at least not before noon on a weekday anyways. I don't know Gordon Pinsent or Mary Walsh or Jimmy Flynn or Rick Mercer, but I watch This Hour Has 22 Minutes every week, eh? I got a premier named Brian Tobin. He went to war against Spain over something called a turbot. Ain't sure what a turbot is, actually, but
you remember it.
Let any guy from Spain come and take him away from me. I ain't the guy that builds the boats, and I ain't the guy that sails them. But like I said before, I can see a boat from my window, eh? I don't dance a jig every time I hear Celtic music, but I'll do that karaoke thing if I got enough Black Horse beers in me. I'm still pissed off at Prince Edward Island for building that there bridge and not building one out to the rock, them stupid spudheads. And even though he ain't really a Newfie, I think Stompin' Tom Connors should run for Prime Minister. Newfoundland is the oldest settlement in North America and the youngest province in Confederation. Oh, my grandfather's still pissed off about that one. You don't even want to talk about Joey Smallwood, the grandpa. And even though I lives in Port McMurray, Lord Connery Jesus, I still think that Newfoundland is the best 3rd province in the country. My name is Buddy, and I is a Newfoundlander.
How true is that one? How is true is that one? I knew you'd find that one funny, Matt. I haven't played that in so long. Oh, so long. All right. There we go. Yeah, that was a good one. Yes, it is. So somebody was on here. Wait, Southeast Fight Sadie. Hey, Wayne Williams from Cali. Wayne Williams from Cali. Where in Cali? South part, north part, on the beach. I've got my stuff lined up there, Jeremy. Maybe next week, buddy. All right. You know what? I'm going to give Brianna a call right now because she said she was ready. Let's give Brianna a call. Sacramento. Are you a Kings fan then, I'm assuming? Hello. Is this okay to chat with you now, Miss Brianna Meadus, Miss Newfoundland and Labrador, Miss Supreme? Is this okay to call you now, or do you want to wait till you're pulled over and at home?
I'm pulled over. I'm good.
All right. All right. So, as I say to everybody, so we're also doing this on the live feed as well, the behind the scenes. So when the music and the microphone is off, people can hear us chatting with you as they are listening to us on the behind the scenes. So I've got people listening in from Sacramento, California. I got Nan, who's listening in from New Zealand. So go, I know, crazy shit. And this is where I can swear behind the scenes too. It's kind of a PG thing, right, guys? So I'm only going to ask you a few questions, but they're going to be fun ones.
I'm good.
because I don't want you to stress too much. Of course, we want to have some fun with this, right?
Absolutely.
So how is the nursing thing going? You doing all right with that?
Oh, yes, yeah. I just got off my shift. So
Oh.
making sure I got it on time.
And going home to nap and feed the pup.
Well, I'm a 3-dog household, so I figured it was better to call you in the car.
Good idea. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Jigs and Rails 98.5 CKWR. Wayne McNeil. Life's gone by from the Port Basque area, and I is a Newfoundlander. That parody of the I Am Canadian. That goes back to the late 1990s, the takeoff of the Molson Canadian stuff. So we have tried numerous times to get in touch, and it wasn't me that was mistaking on the dates at all. Not at all. And I'm not taking any, no. It was between both of us trying to figure out which Monday we're going to chat. And here we are. I finally have Miss Newfoundland and Labrador, Brianna Meadus, on the phone lines. Is it really you?
It is really me.
It is about time, isn't it? Like
Yes, it is.
we joked and carried on about that for what, the last 4 weeks, didn't we?
I was texting him. I was like, I can't believe I missed it. He thinks I'm a flake.
And then, of course, I'm like, so you ready for next week? And you're like, no, it's for the 20th. And I'm like, oh, damn it. You're right. You're right. So I think we're even.
Yeah.
So listen, I got to ask you, all of a sudden, this thing came online and talking about the Miss Newfoundland and Labrador. And the show's not just about music. It's about the culture as well. So, Brianna, where are you from in Newfoundland? And when did you decide you wanted to compete for the title of Miss Newfoundland and Labrador?
I am born and raised in Harvard, Newfoundland. I grew up watching the Miss Newfoundland pageant at the TC Fall Fair, which was a big event in my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
From a young age, I used to watch Miss Newfoundland and idolize her. I started pageants at the age of 12 and did them up through. I competed when I was 20, I believe. That was before the world of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And came first runner-up, the wonderful Claire Beck, who was my successor. She had to hold the title down for a few years because of COVID. Did
Right.
an excellent job. And this November, I am proudly crowned as Miss Newfoundland Labrador 2023.
That is incredible backstory. So, now, aside from this role, obviously you're not making your millions from the Miss Newfoundland title, but what do you do aside from this role?
I am a proud registered nurse, working in a local hospital of rural Newfoundland. I work permanent there, so achieved my childhood dream of becoming a nurse. So I'm a registered nurse, and I'm a dog mom to my hubby named Charlie.
Yes, which you can see online on her page, and it is a cute. Is it a Yorkie? No, it is a
Habanese.
Okay, it's white. That's all I know.
He's brown.
He's brown. Okay, I thought it was white.
He's brown.
Oh, sorry. I thought maybe who was the white dog you were holding? Wasn't there a white dog, or was it brown?
We're a 3-dog household, so we have 2 English Shutters, which are big dogs, and they're white, so maybe they were in the
Maybe that's what I was confused about. See, that was the first time we were trying to talk, so who knows what went on. So aside from all of the things you do, tell us something people may not know about Brianna Meadus.
I'm a member of the Registered Nurses Union of Newfoundland and Labrador. I'm very proud to be a part of the union, and I'm really excited to work with the union. I'm a proud registered nurse, and I'm really excited about the things that the union is doing. I love advocating for my fellow coworkers, and I'm only dipping my toes into this as a new grad nurse, but I don't think it's the end of my nursing union career, and I look forward to see where that takes me in the future too.
So how long have you been a nurse?
Just 8 months. I graduated
Come on.
From university in May of 22, and I picked up my career then, and I've been doing it ever since.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So you've got a long lasting career as a nurse. So now you're a registered nurse. What departments do you want to start exploring at the hospital, or where do you want to go then from there?
I am in the surgical services program. I may dip my toes into the OB program, and I would love to try OR nurse, scrub nurse.
Wow.
Go like that role too.
That is amazing. That is so cool. So the summer is coming up. You're busy with work, obviously, and you're going to be busy, super busy with this title holder. What is all planned? Do you know what's planned for Miss Newfoundland and Labrador in the summer of 2023?
To be totally honest with you, I don't have a concrete plan, but all I know is that I will take me wherever this title goes within my limits of work, but I hope to be road tripping it all summer. I want to see every new nook and cranny. I want to visit every little corner side restaurant, every family-owned business, and I want to get to meet people in Newfoundland and Labrador.
That is amazing. So I can almost see Brianna Meadus as somebody in part of government with the way you're talking there. My goodness. That is amazing. So already you've done so much as Miss Newfoundland and Labrador. What are the expectations of that title?
The expectations are really, it's what you make of it. There's a minimal number of appearances, which I think is like a dozen, which I've probably already done.
Wow.
So I want you to reach out to some charities, do some work with charities, reach out to media sources, and get the word of Miss Newfoundland and Labrador out there. So being here with you tonight is awesome, and I'm so appreciative of it because I hope I'm reaching some young leaders out there in our province that want to sign up. Like I said, I hope to spread the news of the title far and wide, and I hope this title lives on for a long time coming. I hope to visit so much Newfoundland to raise awareness of this title and get more people involved.
Well, it's interesting because, like I said, when I started the show, you really don't see a lot of it around. And all of a sudden I saw it and I'm like, wow, that is actually really cool. And then I saw more pictures of you being the parade marshal, the lighting of the trees, and just and everybody that was around you. And I thought this was actually really cool too, was the kids. Like, you are obviously a mentor and an inspiration to those growing up, male and female. It doesn't really matter at this point. But the fact of the matter is you're an inspiration to those young ones growing up in Newfoundland and Labrador to achieve the dreams that you did. So what is it that you tell the kids when you're sitting there and talking to them? What is something that you tell them to inspire them going forward?
What it all boils down to was that I was a little kid looking up at Miss Newfoundland and Labrador way back when. And I remember the night I got crowned, actually, there was a little girl in the corner of my eye jumping up and down in the front row. And it was my mom's friend who had brought her daughter, and I didn't know that she was bringing her daughter. And when I seen that little kid jumping up and down, I heard so much joy because I remember that being me.
Yeah.
And if I can do it, anyone can do it.
That is so awesome. I see now these are the stories I love to hear. From a small town in Harbor Grace, from a little girl in Harbor Grace to meet her dreams, and not just this, but to have her dreams as a nurse come true as well. So it's pretty darn cool. So this one's going to be a tough question. What music does Brianna listen to?
Country.
Really?
All the way. Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So once the title is now done, you have handed this off. You've placed the crown on the 2023 Miss Newfoundland and Labrador. What's next for Brianna?
I've already been talking to the committee, and I hope to be going nowhere anytime soon. When my role as Miss Newfoundland expires, I hope to join the committee. I'm really passionate about pageants in Newfoundland and Labrador, and there's only a few of them around, so I want to keep them alive and well. I'm on the committee of another pageant, Junior Miss Newfoundland and Labrador, actually. So I hope to join the committee for Miss Newfoundland and Labrador, help them with, raising awareness, getting applications out, getting girls involved, and to keep the title alive and well as it should be. Wow,
that is absolutely incredible. So Wanda, who is part of the grassroots groupies, chimed in and she said, very impressive, Brianna. So I am thoroughly impressed as well. So where can we find where can one find to sign up for the 2023 Miss Newfoundland and Labrador pageant, or, to compete? Where does one find that?
So I've been talking to the committee, and our next pageant we're aiming for is the middle of January in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Applications won't be out till around the summer, so please follow along on my Facebook or Instagram page. Send me any messages you have. Tag girls that you think would be good role models for our youth and get them involved. Message me any questions. If you're interested in applying, you can send me a message. Hey, let me know when the applications come out.
Mm-hmm.
And we're planning on having the applications out this summer. And you can apply or ask me any questions. And we'll be happy to have you involved. And I look forward to meeting all the future contestants.
So what is the age category? Like how old do you, minimum to maximum?
It's recently changed. I believe currently we are doing 18 to 29, but I could stand to be corrected on that.
Okay.
But I believe it's 18 to 29.
Okay. So Miss Newfoundland and Labrador, obviously, if you're following the Jigs and Reels page, I share everything that Brianna puts on there. So please give her a follow. I think what you're doing, Brianna, is admirable, is inspiring, is noble. Congratulations on the title, on the win, and of course, success to you in the future in your nursing profession as well, because you are one busy young lady.
Thank you so much for having me. I really, really appreciate it.
You betcha. Brianna, thank you so much again. And again, I wish you the best success. And when I'm home in the summer, I'm going to hook up and we're going to have a drink and we're going to toast each other.
Sounds good.
You do drink, right?
No.
Okay. Well, I will make sure to get you a Pepsi.
Fair enough.
All right. Brianna Meadus, Miss Newfoundland and Labrador 2023. Thank you for the chat. And we will be in touch more and more as 2023 comes along.
Look forward to it. Have a good evening.
I will. You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Brianna Meadus, Miss Newfoundland and Labrador. Unbelievable. See, and I never knew any of that stuff. I never knew any of that stuff at all. So it's actually really cool that we got a chance to chat with Brianna Meadus. So let's continue on with some more music, shall we? We're going to talk about birthdays in the next little break, but let's continue on with some Oceans Fancy. Actually, sorry, Oceans Away. These guys here did some stuff in Kitchener-Waterloo area, RIA Studios, 2001. Jim Coates, Rick Andrews, Ken McLeod, Roger Andrews are the four that take part in this. And again, it's Oceans Away, and this is called Winterton on Jigs and Reels. Woo! What a great interview. Oh my God, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. Hello, Patty Langer from Heart's Desire. I know who you are. Oh, shit. A little bit of static going through. Some dust on the CD is what it is. That's what's going on. All right, let's hope it holds out. Hi, Paulette. Family Day was really good. I saw the pictures. You were hanging out with my family. I'm really glad I got the invite, because, we don't have a lot of family up here, but, not bitter. No. But you had your New England, your Patriots jersey on with Brady. Hey, by the way, Paulette, when's Sylvia coming up? She's coming up next week? So I got some friends. Paulette Nee Penton was her last name. He's not sexy. No, he's not. No. Paulette. Okay. Glenn Praster's online. Glenn is from Green Bay, Wisconsin. He's an Aaron Rodgers fan. And he would agree with me that there is no way that Tom Brady is, like, his arms are so tiny. And his head's so big and his body's just so small. Like, no. There are better looking quarterbacks in the league than him. Just so you know. She's coming up Thursday. Nice. She excited? I bet you she's super excited. I'm going to have to come see you guys because I didn't see Sylvia when I was home. Yeah, I probably should have wiped the dust off of this one because this sounds pretty shitey. Jeff. Oh, poor Jeff. Jeff and I are going to have a talk. Hello, Judy. Yeah, we're going to have to hook up when she comes out next weekend. Oh, yeah, this weekend's the busy week. Oh, no, she's here Thursday. Yeah, shit. This is a busy weekend for me. But we'll hook up on, say, Saturday afternoon or something for a couple of drinks. Yeah, I got to get out of that one. There we go. Hey, Chris. Chris Mellinson. Chris, dude, I wish you were from Newfoundland. You got some freaking talent, man, but my only rule is the artist has got to be from Newfoundland. And I know you're not, and I really, really, really wish you were. Because, man, I tell you, you got some freaking talent, dude. Yeah, but I will always promote you, Chris. Don't you ever worry about that, my friend. All right, sorry you got to stare at this. I did go to the gym. I did work on legs, so we're good. Oops. The turntables are up top here, so I got to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I think we're going to do some birthdays next. No. I know what we're going to do. Moving along. Rubbers on. It's funny. Last week, the time went so fast last week, even with the interview. And tonight, it's been perfect. Tonight's been awesome. I'm like actually right on time. And it might be because I actually planned my show tonight. Last week was kind of a fly by the seat of my pants ish. But it was good. It was good. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Jeremy. It is a Bay Boys. Hello, Amanda. Would like to hear show me your jig by the last two. I can next week. Remind me. Send me a shout. Because I'm going to have to look that one up. I know, right? Like, it's just, even the questions. Imagine writing things out and actually having some sort of plan. Plan. That's not what I do. I go in better improv. All right. Oh, shit. That's not what I want. I want that one. Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR. That is Gord Payne and a song called Feeder Brook, Oceans Away, Winterton, and Life's Gone By from Port aux Basques native Wayne McNeil. 6:55, you're on Jigs and Reels, and we got a special request coming up next.
With the world moving so quickly, it seems like things are constantly changing. What if you could just freeze? That's exactly what Ford is doing for you. Now when you custom order your 2023 Ford, your incentive is locked in. And if it's better when you take delivery, you can choose that instead. It's that simple. You build your Ford the way you want, with a little extra peace of mind. Lock in your
It's funny, John.
Start at your Ontario Ford store or Ford.
I got her birthday request on. All right, so it seems that not only are we going to be doing birthday requests tonight, but there was a passing of one of the artists and musicians that I play here on the show. And I mention this because not only her, but Michaela did grow up in Heart's Desire, along with Patty Langer and such. So Gord Tuck, who is from Clarenville, passed away last week. He is the uncle to Michaela. He is survived by his wife, Madonna, his daughters, Connie, Cindy, and Donna, and sons, Wally and Bruce. And we're going to send this song out to the family, to the Tulk family. Yes, some sad news. Again, Gord Tulk from Carmenville passing away last week. This is a song from George Hillier and Farewell Party on Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR.
In the last breath of life has gone from my body.
Yeah, I hate always announcing passings, man. That hate it. But yes, we're gonna do some birthdays. And John, I'm glad you're tuned in because I understand that it is Charlene. You might know her, right? Charlene Prince, John Prince. Has got to be some sort of relation. She's the one that wears the pants in the family. Isn't that right, John? She's the boss. She's the missus. Yes, absolutely. Originally recorded by Gene Watson, written by Gene Watson. So this is another guy that I guarantee you never heard of before, George Hillier, who, again, is from Newfoundland, but was up here during the time he recorded this song in Oshawa on Ambassador Records. Absolutely great guy. I've had the chance to meet him several times when he did his thing up here. Really good guy. A really good guy. So these are all the artists I really wish I knew where they are to this day. You know what I mean? George Hillier. I know you can look on Facebook and everything like that, but it's tough. Like Will Forum. It's funny because no, that's the thing. He's not. And I thought he was, but he's not. He's no relation to him from what I remember from the conversations. He's no relation to Calvin Hillier. But if it was, I could certainly understand. Yes, you know what? Like I said, Amanda, send that over to me. Send that over to me, please, because I would love to play that for sure. Hope you guys are enjoying the behind the scenes. Yeah, we do this each and every week. Again, we can watch this on YouTube, watch this on Facebook Live, coming back again. I know what I'm doing. I need to do this and do this. Oops. Must drive you nuts, though. Come on, hurry up. Damn it. Here we go. All right, here we go. This is the Bay Boys. Love the voice, Freddie Northcott. Oops. Got our boats on. Hey, Adam. When I was at when I was at the Goofy Newfie there over the weekend, we were talking about bands and stuff inside Ontario, and I brought your name up, the 709ers. So I'm going to be giving them your information for some stuff that's going to be going on. So, yeah. There's stuff planned. You're not getting anything? I got stuff. We're on the air. Everyone else, can you hear it? All right, let's start with some stuff. Here we go. We're going to start all this now. The New Music Monday. I can hear you. Can you hear me now? Just got to turn me up. What was that country song? Turn me up, turn me on, turn me loose, turn me on, something like that. Clear as a bell here. Fusiliers. Don't forget, though. Can you hear me? Wish I wasn't. I can see you, though, Paul. Looking forward to meeting you, man. Gord Carey. Holy shit. We were just talking about you. Did you hear your song about my brother? Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Jigs and Rails 98.5 CKWR. Listening to that crackle of vinyl. Beautiful vinyl. Absolutely love the sound of vinyl. Bay Boys. And we meet long rubbers on. With me long rubbers on. That's from an album. They used to play the Newfie Club, the Newfoundland reunion each and every summer. They were the fixtures. It sounds like now that it's the Mainland Kitchen Band who has taken over that role, and a big role indeed. All right, so it is 7:03. We are just going to start the New Music Monday portion. But before we do, let's wish some people some happy birthdays, shall we? My second cousin, Andrew, who is 9. We've got, what else we got? That's Marcia and Jeff's youngin', the wee man himself. Mackenzie Burgess is 19. Gene Pollitt, last Wednesday. Happy birthday to you, Gene. My cousin, the skipper himself, Donnie Lay, is the big 5'5". You look at his pictures, though, you couldn't tell he's 55. I'll let you decide which side he is on. Happy 18th birthday to Tatum. Long-lost friend's daughter, Michelle Jacobs. Michelle was one of those ones we hung out with way back in the day. Her and Perry moved back to Newfoundland 15 years, 18 years, whatever it is now, 20 years. Happy birthday to you, Tatum. Judy Lilly on the 17th. Happy birthday to you, Judy. Happy 4th birthday to Logan. That's Julia's wee man, the Fitz's grandson. Friend from home, Diane Bishop, who used to hang around with all the time. Marlene Bishop, her sister. Yeah, lots of fun back home. Happy birthday to you, Diane. And of course, Charlene Prince, the wife of the musician John Prince, celebrates her birthday today. Last week as well, my buddy, my good friend, my best friend, the guy that I've known since I was 4 years old. You've heard me talk about him. You've heard me mention about him. Johnny Wetlaufer turned the big 5-2 last week. We did, he's my part of the three amigos, him and I and Nick. We're awesome. We've always hung out, and that was it. So I've known Johnny for a very long time, won some hockey championships as coaches, as players back in the day. So happy birthday to you, my friend. Also on the 18th, you may have seen this post. Yes, she is 17. I cannot believe that my youngest daughter, Zoe Clark, is 17. It's crazy. So back then when I was doing the show, she was just a wee little baby when I stopped doing the show. And of course, she was part of the reason why I stopped, her and Delaney and life in period. So I do want to wish Zoe a very, very happy 17th birthday, a young lady, stubborn, sassy, intelligent, fun, full of life, full of personality, full of other things. But I'll tell you, she's my daughter. She is a Clark through and through. God love her. Of course, you know, Dad loves her as much as anybody else does. So happy birthday to you, my little one. So happy birthday to everyone that is celebrating a birthday. We do wish you all the best. So with that said, oh, that's right. I almost forgot about this. Oh, what's going on? Uh-huh. It is New Music Monday, and boy, do we got some music for you tonight. Dave sent me a couple of tracks. I'm super stoked about two of the tracks tonight. I'm super stoked about these new tracks every week. Who am I kidding? Give these a listen to. These are on Spotify, okay? On Apple Music. Look for where these are, because these are where the artists get their support. So follow them. Do what you need to do. When I post this tomorrow for tonight's music, give them a follow. Please give them a follow. That's all I ask in return. So I was supposed to play this last week and I kind of ran out of time, but we're going to do it now. This is a Shamrock, McAlpines, Fusiliers on Jigs and Reels.
More, so he packed his pajamas and he fled. Here I am from Paddy's Land, from the land of eggs and bacon. And if you think I'd eat your fish and chips, by Jesus, you're mistaken. Well, the war come on in 39 and the skies was full of lead. Hitler was headed for London and Paddy for Holyhead. Come all ye pincher laddies and come all long distance men. Don't ever work for McAlpine for a wimpy whore John Lang. For they'll put you behind a mixer and they'll work your skin to a tan, saying, get along, your Paddy, with your passport in your hand. Oh, but mother dear, I'm over here and I'm never going back. What keeps us here is the price of beer, the women, and the crack.
Now, this is traditional Irish, I'll tell you. Thank you very much to you all. I will definitely pass all that up to Mrs. Zoe Clark. Do I have a picture of you with the mullet, Dean? Yes. You have to look back on the pictures when I did with Buddy What's-His-Name and my jacket. Yes, I did. And I had glasses. Do you remember me, Michelle, with the glasses back then? Come on. Yeah, you do. And Stages, Sammy's, Loose Change Louis days. Oh, yeah. When we come down home, I'll have to introduce you to Dana. We'll have some fun. It's a happy little ditty. Ah. There it is. All right. Is this the first time hearing this one, Jeremy? Well, wait. It probably is, because guess what? It's New Music Monday. Yes, Shamrock. I love the voice when it comes to this stuff. I like this.
And if you value your life, don't join my rise with cowboy and yes, if you value your life, don't join my rise with cowboy and
Songs about me. Shanda Murphy, just in case you're trying to figure out who this one is. I like this song. A little bit of Ryan Fancy, yeah. Gord, it's been a long time. I do. I have all his CDs. Actually, I just played a track from him tonight, Gord. We were talking about you, how we worked the Beresford Box together. Way back when I was a little snot. A little snot. And when you used to call me Skippy. I remember those days there, Gordy. But yeah, I got both of his stuff, man. And like I said, it's ironic that you've tuned in, Gord, because it was in my first set of music that I played. Of course, I still support Mike, buddy. Still support the carry. Hey, Brad, how's it going? I got your stuff, by the way. I didn't get a chance to play this. Yeah, this song was supposed to be played last week for the pre-Valentine's Day, and I ran out of time. If I can get, I'll send you Wanda. I'll send you the stuff. I have it. But I got to look on my phone, so I got to get back into it for where Shamrock and my messages. So because I'm using my phone as my screen and everything like that. Jigs and Reels 98.5 CKWR, New Music Monday. Shanda Murphy, and that is He's Everything is the name of that track. That was, of course, supposed to be played last week, the pre-Valentine's Day stuff. So I apologize, but it is on now, and that's a beautiful song. Written about any man in your life. Okay. Any man in your life, any partner in your life. Because of course, he's everything to me. Sheila Shamrock in there. McAlpine's Fusiliers, great track. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Now, this song I am really excited about, because the idea behind this song is, if you listen carefully, you're going to notice the start of every verse are the questions from the unemployment form. The no, 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 yes, no are the correct answers, so you don't get what they call flagged. I'm talking about this brand spanking new song from Sheila's Brush. It is called EI Claim. Again, look for these guys on Facebook, Spotify. The song's not even out yet, but I got it for you right now. EI Claim. Jigs and Reels, New Music Monday. Yeah!
I landed back in St. John's, grabbed my bags and I headed for home. Finished up my 14 weeks, I can't believe it's been so long. I filed my claim tomorrow. That'll get me through till spring. Working under the table till I hear the dreaded ring. I don't have any earnings and nothing from the car. But Jimmy owes me $50 and 80 more from Uncle.
So Dave, Sheila's Brush with this one, South River area. This is Ryan, Peter, Vokey, and what Pike, right? The four of them, is that right?
Boring, self-employed, they say, do I answer with the truth? 'Cause now I'm cutting salons to sell to John and Bailey, and I feel my instincts kicking in, and I know just what to say. The answers jump right off my tongue as I put this all away. It's no, 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 yes, no, I'm feeling ready for work.
I love the writing on this, so this is hilarious.
I'm learning lots of stuff, like how to use an impact gun to loosen up some seats like nuts, or how to fix a chainsaw when it idles down too low, how to find a faulty wire when all is low. I'm willing and ready to work, and I'll show up every day. I'm there Monday to Friday, if I know it won't get in the way, and I hear the words are calling me as the frost's on the trees. Find myself a big bull moose in area 23. It's no, 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 yes, no, I'm fit and ready for work. You can call me.
So just so you guys know, these guys don't work for the government. All right, so what they're doing, this is on their own. This song is on their own. Jim Pike runs, yeah, that's it. Scott Vokey. I was trying to figure out who the Vokey was. It's actually a really cool track. I like it. So how's our song coming? Dave, how's our song coming? Huh? See, Gord Carey's related to everybody.
And it's time to pack my bags. Tell the wife I'm off again for 15 weeks to come and pass, and I head out.
Which one? The one we were just talking about there last week. We just started rhyming off lines.
I wonder who's going to help the boys drink all the
So you'll never guess who lives in my neighborhood then, Gord? Remy. Remember Remy? He lives in my neighborhood. I see him every time I walk the dogs. Mr. Whistler. Remy Gauthier. Great guy. He was my boss when I worked in the stripping department there at Beresford Box. So obviously you're retired now, Gord. Are you moved back home then? Is that the idea? You're back home now in Newfoundland? Is that where you are? You better be. Better not be stuck around town. I like this track.
Adult Alternative 98.5 CKWR.
You haven't moved back home yet, Gord? Come on, boy. Listen to this song. Oh! It's hard, boy, hard. No, Gord. Oh, my God, Gord. You need to go on www.ckwr.com. Then you can listen to the music. We're behind the scenes. This is where I get to have some fun with you. So www.ckwr.com. Click on Listen Live, and then you'll get the music. That works too. Ooh, I like this song, Dave.
Long beards and smelling sweat, no woman would dare come near us. For gold, green, or a piece of a white won't make much fuss. Ha! Trust no one, don't hesitate when they point your musket at you. Pull your compass and run into for a scallywag for no one. Heart attack and a mother black room will keep your wits about you.
I gotta put this one on my gym mix. Please tell me he at least smokes a pack a day to get this. Jesus. Wow. Wow, that one hits you in the face, comes back and goes, did you feel it? Did you feel it? Because if not, there's another one for you. Wow. Wow, I worked up a sweat on that one. Pierce Fancy, hardtack, and a mug of black rum. Now, if that wasn't Irish enough for you, I don't know what is, but that is Pierce Fancy. All right, I'm going to be posting that on my Facebook page, and you're going to listen to it again, and you're going to find it on Spotify because that was a hell of a song. Sheila's brushing their EI claim again. They do not work for the government, and they're not trying to tell you how to, do the stuff. So you got to be careful on that one. So let's continue on, shall we? We got some more brand new music. This one is from Darcy Scott, and the song is called Enough on Jigs and Reels 98.5 CKWR. Again, New Music Monday.
Happy hour, it's a happy life.
I like this song. You know what? He does have his own thing, Dave. Guaranteed. He doesn't sound like any of the rest. He's freaking awesome. Loved it. See, and then you got a song like this. It's just, God damn, the music that comes out of Newfoundland. Like, listen to this. Turning this one up in the studio. Wow.
think about the road I took instead. Nice car, a couple dogs that I messed up in, and a brown eye
Very
baby
much
to
so.
shove it on me. Everything I dreamt is coming true.
And this is the problem. I'll say this on the air too. Such amazing talent like this coming out of Newfoundland. Why are we not hearing it westward? Why are we not hearing it on commercial radio? Why? Why are we not hearing this on Kix FM here in Kitchener-Waterloo? Why are we not hearing this on other radio stations? Jenny Mallard. Like, I will say this every time. Such amazing talent being wasted and stuck. I've been in the music industry for 30 years. I've seen bands come through. I've seen bands do it, but because it's Canadian, it's so tough to try and break it into the market. And it still is. I don't like that. This guy, I absolutely love it. That's it. Like, listen to this. Like, why cannot this be like right up there with a Morgan Wallen track? Right? Played right beside a Morgan Wallen song. Back to back. Right up there with Reclaws. Just saying, just throwing that out there. This is why I play this stuff on this show, so you can follow them. I'll tell you. Oh, you know what? Greg Wells? Absolutely. But look at the backing he has. Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR. What an absolute beautiful song from Darcy Scott. This track is called Enough. And if you listen to the words, enough is evolved from a line heard while on vacation, killing myself at a discount price. Darcy explains he took this line and stored it in the notes because I knew it could be of use. It's somewhere in a song. Then during the COVID-19 shutdown, his uncle moved back to Newfoundland from Ontario with his fiance. They settled into a small town life, bought a house, adopted a couple of dogs, and life has been good. It was watching their journey that gave Darcy the rest of the inspiration he needed to complete the songs. The song itself is called Enough. Again, you can find it everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music. Please give Darcy a follow. I would love to see that song reach westward. ECMAs. Hello. The Junos. Hello. Lots of talent right there with Darcy Scott. I've got one more on this stuff tonight on the New Music Monday. And this one is from Jason Putt. Song's called Petty Harbor Boy on Jigs and Reels New Music Monday, 98.5 CKWR.
As I look out the window, other memories come to be. I see all the places where each other used to be. When fishing from the breakwaters and down at Dunny's Day, Joe catching the little flounders and the tomcats all the day. Oh, those memories will always stay with me. When I was so young and free, oh, this place will always stay with me. So I'm a Petty Harbor boy.
Very folksy. Darcy. Oh. I hope you heard the commentary that I did say about your talent, bro. Frig, man. Like, yeah, Darcy, brother, man, if I was a program director at a radio station, there would be so many songs that would be moved from this show on, I'll tell you. It does have that Bob Dylan sound. Hey, Asitha, did you happen to see this? Did you see this shirt? Huh? I know Doug already told me about it. That I want to get a hat. I got to get a trucker's hat. Dana makes fun of me because I have a ton of hats at home, but I never wear them. I look good in hats, but I just never wear them. We would jump right in. All those memories will always stay with me. When I am so young and free. How old is this guy, Dave? He sounds middle-age-ish. Now, did he write this song? Now I'm settled down in life. I have my own family. I have a wife and a son. Oh. Was that, did you take it with Jared Waterman? Oh, no, he's jiu-jitsu. Late 30s, eh? He's okay. The maturity in his voice is nice. Yeah, I agree. There's a maturity in his voice that takes it back. Jim Payne style. Is that what you're thinking? Like a Jim Payne style with the music in the background. Jigs and Reels 98.5 CKWR. That is, of course, Jason Putt. Late 30s. Petty Harbor Boy is the name of that track. Wrote it himself. What a great song. We're trying to figure it out on the behind the scenes. And we're talking about it. And has that old-fashioned feel, classic feel, as Asitha says. And I kind of brought up the Jim Payne. Jeremy brought up a Bob Dylan sound-ish. Whatever the case, great maturity in the voice. It is a New Music Monday, so of course, I don't listen to the song prior. This is the first time I'm hearing it too, just like you, Jason Putt, Petty Harbor Boy. And again, we go back to Darcy Scott, and enough, that is going to be added for sure. Running a little extra time tonight, I apologize, but that means I must now make way for the Studio Comics guys on Jigs and CKWR. So until next Monday night, when you hear Heave Away from the Fables, you know you're listening to Jigs and Reels, the all Newfoundland show, playing the best Newfoundland music this side of the St. Lawrence. So until next Monday night, may God bless you. May God bless that tropical island of Canada known as Newfoundland. You guys have yourself a great week. Good night. All right, to you guys, thank you so much. It was been awesome. We will do this again next week. Matt, thank you for doing this behind the scenes, YouTube, Facebook, and of course, we'll do this again next Monday night. Again, God bless you guys. Have yourself a great week. Good night.